Look. Oh dear. I was a little bit hesitant to do this live stream this morning, but you know what? If I don't do it, I'm really doing a disservice to you guys, and the fact that I was hesitant to do it means that I have to do it. So I'm just going to wait for a couple of you guys to hop on. Let me know that you're here. I'm going to say this live stream is probably going to trigger a few people because I see it all the time and I just saw it, which makes me kind of what inspired me to do this live stream this morning. What is going on with my hair? I just washed it and it's like a frizz ball. Alright, so if you guys are here, I can see a couple of you jumping on now. Facebook is really delayed. Let me know that you're here. Say hi. So, I am going to be really real with you guys this morning because I see it and I hear it far too often. And if you guys get triggered by this live stream, then I've done you a favor. Really, I've done you a favor because this is something for you to take away and think about. All right, hey Scott, hey Amanda, let me know if you guys are here. All right, this is what I want to talk about. And I know where this is all coming from because I used to feel the same. I used to do the same and say the same, right? If you are someone who gets annoyed or hates on wealthy people, rich people, or people that know how to sell, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's in person, whether it's online, it doesn't matter what it is, then there's probably a good reason why you are broke, and that's one of the reasons, right? Because you as a person cannot expect to call in more money and earn more money and get yourself out of debt if that's what's happening to you. If you have an unhealthy relationship with money, if money brings up fear and anxiety for you and it controls your every move, and you are one of these people that is hating on wealthy people, hating on rich people, hating on people who sell, then this is one of your problems, and this is one of the beliefs that you need to change around money. Because I get so sick and tired of seeing people hate on people that sell online, who sell their programs. Guys, there is a reason people do what they do. People sell what they sell because they believe in their product, they believe in their service, they know they can make a difference. And money is not a dirty word, and we have to stop looking at money as a dirty thing because there are so many broke people out there, and I used to be one of them in a big way, right? And I know that it was because I used to look at wealthy people and I used to think that they were full of themselves. I used to think that they were arrogant. I used to think that they thought they were the shit, right? I used to look at people who would sell online and go, oh my gosh, I wish that he or she would just stop selling a shit online. I'm over it, right? You have to shift this for yourself. Because if you feel negative towards money, if you feel like money is a dirty word, and I can probably tell you that if you feel this way towards wealthy people, then you probably do look at money as a negative thing, right? A scarcity thing, a lack thing. It probably brings up fear for you. And if this live stream is triggering you right now, then this is something for you to have a look at. Because I can tell you right now, if I didn't sell what I sell online, if a lot of other coaches out there didn't sell what they sold online, if people in network marketing didn't sell what they sold online, right, we would be doing a disservice to people who need what we do. We sell what we sell because it comes from the heart. Now, I am not discounting that there are people out there that do it unethically, that do it, in a way that isn't authentic. I get that, but there is a very small minority of those people. Most people that have something to sell that you see online are doing it because they truly believe in what they're selling, and they would be doing a disservice to you and to themselves if they didn't get out there and sell what they knew made a difference to people, right? So we need to stop judging. Well, you need to stop judging, right? You need to stop looking at people who sell online as a bad thing, because it's not. And if you feel negative, if rich people, wealthy people trigger you, then that's something you need to look at. And like I said before, it's probably one of the reasons why you are broke. Because money isn't a dirty word, money isn't a bad thing, and quite frankly, I am so sick of seeing people online knocking other people or putting other people down that have something they truly believe in, because that tells me that someone has something they stand for. They stand for something, they have a purpose, they know that they can help people in some way. And I can tell you, the moment I started to shift how I thought towards wealthy and rich people, the moment I stopped judging and looking at selling as a negative thing, and I started looking at it as a positive thing, and I started, cheering people on that was selling online and had something to say, my financial situation started to change. Because there's only one reason you get triggered or you are annoyed by people who sell online, and it's probably because you don't have enough money yourself. You're in lack, you're in scarcity around money, and you need to change that. So stop judging and stop looking at money as a bad thing. Money is here for us to live our purpose work, right? It is here for us to do what we were called to do on this planet. And the people out there that are doing good with money, that are selling money because they know that they're here to make a difference, a lot of you would probably benefit from them and gain something from them if you actually stop to have a look at what they were selling you and why it can help you. And this didn't happen to me, right? This is just a conversation that I saw online just before I hopped on this live stream, and I said to my partner, I was like, you know what? I need to go on and talk about this, because instead of whinging and complaining about people who sell and wealthy and rich people, how about you try to become one of them yourself? Yeah? How about you start to shift how you feel towards money and your belief around money, and stop coming from such as lack and scarcity mentality, and stop looking at money as a dirty word. Because society over time has just put in our faces all of the wrong things that people have done with money. And I get it. I understand that this is why people have such a warped and, negative view towards money. I really do get why. But you need to understand you have been brainwashed by society. You have been brainwashed by your past, by future beliefs and experiences. And if you want to get yourself out of debt or out of feeling broke and constantly feeling like you never have enough money, and not just money, I'm talking about abundance in all areas of your life, then you need to stop judging people who are out there selling what they believe in. And how about you maybe start to dig deep and start preaching and selling what you believe in? Because every single one of you have something that you can offer other people. And to me, when I see people out there selling, that just tells me, like I said before, that this is someone who truly believes they have something good for the world. They have something that they can help other people with. And we need to start embracing that and cheering these people on, because the moment you can do that, the moment you are going to open up doors for you to start earning not just more money, but for you to start opening more abundance in your life, whether it's around your relationships, whether it's around the impact that you make. Because you cannot have this warped view and negative perception on money and selling and wealth and expect to be wealthy at the same time. Now, I'm not talking about those of you that are happy with where you are, right? If you're happy with where you are financially, awesome. But if, like I said, if you're broke and you constantly find yourself broke, then maybe you need to have a look at how you think towards money, what you say, the language you use, the judgment that you make, because money is such a beautiful thing. And when I started to shift what I thought about money and the fear and the anxiety that it used to bring up for me all the time, as soon as I changed my money story, my financial situation changed as well. And I see far too many people out there putting down other people that are selling, or, you know, we look at wealthy people and we're just like, oh, look at her or look at him, you know, he thinks that he's so good, or she thinks that she's just, you know, top shit because she's driving this car, or they're living in this house, or they wear these designer clothes and designer bags. You know what? I say freaking good on them. I strive to do that. And I used to look at these people and think the same way. I used to think, why on earth do we need to have that for? Why do we need to wear designer clothes? Why do we need designer handbags? And guys, it's not just about that, right? It's not just about that. It's about how you think and how you feel towards money. And you are not going to get yourself out of debt and to call in more abundance when you are constantly knocking money or knocking people that have money, or putting down people that sell. Because that, my friend, is a mirror reflection that you need to look at. That is a trigger that you need to look at. Because if you look at other people that have this money and you feel negative towards it, then there's a money block, there's a money story, you've got an internal money blueprint that you need to look at. Otherwise, you are going to spend the rest of your life broke and unhappy and unsatisfied, and you're going to wonder why you don't call in more abundance. Enough is enough, guys. Start embracing it. Stop looking at it for what it's not and start using it for good. It is only here for us to live our purpose and to make a difference and to make an impact. It is not a dirty word. It shouldn't be looked at, you know, something that is dirty and unethical. So start changing your belief. Now, the next time you go to judge someone that's wealthy, or the next time you go to put someone down or make your own opinion on this person, how about you use it to inspire you if you want to get yourself out of debt, or if you are sick of being broke? Because I can tell you, while I was out there putting down these people, knocking these people, you know, telling myself to make myself feel better that these people were just bad people, right? Or that they were full of themselves. Guess what? They were the ones living a life of freedom and doing what was making them happy. And I was the one that wasn't, really. So guys, you choose. You make a choice. How do you want to live? How do you want to feel? And stop looking at money and wealth and selling as a bad thing and start embracing it, because there is nothing wrong with it. And like I said before, if I didn't sell my stuff, if I didn't believe in what I do, if I didn't know that the work I do makes a massive difference in people's lives, if I wasn't selling it, I would be doing a huge disservice to the rest of you who need it, who need what I do. Just like all the other coaches out there or anyone else out there, I don't care what industry you are in. If you're selling something and you believing it and it's coming from the heart, then there is nothing wrong with that. And you need to start changing how you view it, changing how you see it, how you think about it, if you want to start changing your money story and situation. Love it. Awesome, Michelle. So guys, I'm going to leave it here. This is a bit preachy because I had to get on and say it. Like I said, I was hesitant to get on and say this because I know that a lot of people have probably got a lot to say about this. It was probably going to trigger a lot of people. But if I've triggered you, then you're welcome. I've done you a favor and I've given you something to look at and something to think about and to work on. So if you think someone else needs to see this or hear this, share it with them, share this live stream, tag them in it, and I will chat to you guys soon. Bye.